This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we have a Kitchenaid circulation motor that we're going to be replacing. The way you know this motor isn't working is when you hear the dishwasher fill, but then you hear just silence when it's supposed to be washing. It'll drain, it'll fill, but it won't wash. And these motors have a bad reputation of not working even in as little as 3 years. Pretty easy to replace. We pulled the dishwasher out of the cabinet. We have it laying on its side. Made sure we unplugged it, made sure we got all the water out, and now we're just pulling this modular plug for the power out of the motor by pulling up on this tab and then pulling the connector out. And we're using a multi-tester to test for continuity, just to confirm that the motor is the problem. So we have it set so we can hear if the continuity in the circuit is good. I'm just going to put these two probes on the pins, and I should hear it beep, but I hear no beep. I see no change in the readout, so I know the motor's bad. So what I'm going to do is remove the old motor. So I already have the power connector taken off, and now I'm going to remove this one hose clamp closest to the sump. I did that by twisting it with a pair of pliers to loosen it. I got that one off, and now I have another connection here below my hand. And to get this one off, I'm going to remove the spade connector from the heater. I'll just pull it straight off, get that out of the way. It's just kind of blocking the motor from coming out, so we'll pull that off, make sure we put it back on later. And now we're going to pull the motor out, and it has a little plastic piece that's a guide. It doesn't really keep it in, just guides it in, and also it has a connection at the bottom. So we finally got it out by wiggling it out. We're putting on the new motor a little bit of hand soap or liquid hand detergent as a lubricant, just so we can get it on a little bit easier. Getting it into position. So I'm going to guide that little plastic piece back in. I'm going to just push in the black tube below, pushes right into its fitting. And then the black tube to the right, that one I have to just use my fingers to guide it back in over its connection. I ended up using a conventional hose clamp instead of these crimping type that come with the kit, just because it's easier to use a screwdriver to tighten it up. If you have a crimping tool though, these ones that come with it are actually pretty good. Just make sure you got that tube fully over the plastic piece that comes out. Use a flashlight to confirm it. Make sure everything's really tight. Crimp that hose clamp down, and then we'll just start putting it back together. We have all our connections done. We got to make sure we put the spade connector back in and the power connector, and that should do the job. Please subscribe to our channel when you get a chance, and thanks for watching.